Okay, so for this chocolate boat recipe, you need a cup of sugar, you need 2 marshmallows, and 4 of these chocolates I took. You can take any chocolates that you like, and that's it. Ready for the yummiest chocolate boat. Now in a pan, first you need to pour the sugar, and on low heat you're gonna let it melt, and basically we're going to caramelize it. Okay, that's all we need to do. To prevent burning of the sugar, you want to pour just a little pint of water in it to speed up the process of melting, and that's it. While the sugar is going to be melted, we're going to show you what containers you need to make this yummiest chocolate boat. Okay, so I'm going to create 2 different type of chocolate boats variations for you. So I've taken 2 different types of containers. So these are made of steel. Okay, so we're gonna use this. You can just use any steel bowl that you like. So I've taken these, and this is just a microwave safe glass container for a bigger boat. Now while the sugar is being melted, I'm going to show you the options that I'm going to use today to fill in the chocolate boat. I'm using some sparkles. I'm using the marshmallow bars that we made before. You can see my other video for it. And then I have some marshmallows, and I have a chocolate filled with caramel in it. Okay, so you can use anything you like, and just sky's the limit. Use your imagination, and you can vary it with anything that you like, even the chocolate powder. Candy making process, because I wanted to show you this, what happens if you put less water. So the sugar was just like the snow, so it would have burnt very easier, and now this is actually getting melted, and now you want to let it boil. So for the proportion, and for those who would love to know the proportion, so in 1 cup of sugar you need to have approximately ½ cup of water for this to melt and make a nice caramelized sauce. So meanwhile, I took the marshmallows. I took 2 different colors, the white and the pink one, and I cut them into small tiny bits just to add color. This is the chocolate for the chocolate boat. That's the 3rd type. And our caramel is almost ready. So this is going to be the base of the chocolate boat. Okay, and now this chocolate boat, it can serve you multiple purposes. You can either use it as a garnish or a topping for your favorite ice cream, or you can put that in a bowl of hot milk and use it as a chocolate bomb rather than a chocolate boat. You can combine 2 chocolate boats and make a chocolate bomb. You can use that chocolate boat and just fill it up with treats and give it to your kids, or give it as treats for party treats. So you could just do so much more, because what you do with it is totally depending on what fillings you choose, and sky is the limit when you have the options of what to put as a sugar filling. Okay, so you can see this is already starting to smell super good, and you can see a light golden color. Okay, light golden color. We want that light golden color. We don't want it to burn. So I'm just going to turn off the heat. We want this yellowish golden color. And then I'm going to put this base. Now at this point you can also add vanilla essence in it for a beautiful fragrance and flavor, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so I'm just going to, your caramel sauce is ready. So I turn off the heat, and now all I have to do it is I need to cool it down a little bit. Now starts the fun part. So this is still hot, but it just stopped bubbling. You're going to pour, this is the super fun part. You're going to start pouring it a little bit in each one of the cups. The more you put in it is just going to make the base of your boat bigger and thicker in caramel. So this is just how much caramel candy you want. Okay, so this one boat should make a day for any child. Okay, this done. Now we're gonna move on to the next step. Now all I'm going to do at this point is just move it around like this and basically fill. Oh, this is super hot, so you might want to use gloves, but I'm just using the tip of this there. So I filled up the edges. I made a cup. Of this bowl. There you go. Okay, that's it. This one's done, and you just leave it to cool down. And I'm going to do this one. You can use a spoon or a spatula to do the same too, but I just like to use as less vessels, utensils as I can to just keep this less stuff to cook. Okay, this is ready. Now our four bases for the chocolate boats are ready. Now you see I use this porcelain cup to show you that if you don't have the steel ones, this is just the best option to use it. But if you don't have these ones, you can use this. And we did not use any butter or anything to put under it. So this caramel, you can see this is dry and this is ready. So the whole idea that we're going to use is we're going to heat up these bowls a bit, and then we're going to take this out. And same thing with this, but this we can't heat it. You don't want to put it in the microwave. So we're going to submerge this in a hot water bath. So this is going to soften up and come out hopefully. While we did this is cold now, so this is time for melting our chocolates in the microwave. I'm just going to put it for 30 seconds and melt them, and then we're going to pour them in our chocolate boats. So our chocolate melted. I just put it in the microwave for 50 seconds and this melted. It's going to vary per chocolate. Just gonna take a small spoon of it and I'm going to put it in the boat. Just going to try to layer it on all the sides equally. Okay, so our boat is ready. There, so filled in one, and we're gonna do that with all the rest of three. You can see now I filled these up. I'm going to put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and so they're hard and ready to be pulled out of this. Using this bowl was a bad idea. It did not work out. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave and melt this sugar and make something else with it. Okay, so this came out of the freezer after 10 minutes. And I'm just going to flip it and just press it a little bit because this is steel, so it's gonna melt. And ta-da! There you go. This is ready. There. Okay, a beautiful cup. That's a beautiful boat. So I'm gonna put this one right here, and I'm just gonna take another one, and okay, well, this one cracked, but anyways, we're gonna still use it. Now this one, there are two things you can do with it. Well, for kids, it doesn't matter, but another thing that I'm going to use it for, and you can always use it, and it tastes super delicious, is as a topping for your ice creams. It's going to give you the best ever crunch for the ice cream topping. Or you can just fix it, add more chocolate in it and fix it. You can also use the plastic molds for the chocolate, so you just flip it and they will turn out right. There's another way. I will show you how to do this later. Now, one thing that I want to mention is, now this boat broke after freezer. You see the thickness of the caramel? So the places where it was thinner, it did not, it broke from there. So you want to make sure that this is thick enough on all the sides so it will stay. After 10 minutes of freezing, it will just come out so easily. You can see. Anyways, doesn't really matter, but something that you should know.